Grand Rising. How is everybody doing on this AM? There we go. How's everybody doing on this AM? On this AM? This AM? Listen. And so it is. What's up, Amanda? How are you this morning? Hey, 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 hey. Hope you're doing well this morning. We just hopped on here, just testing the waters today. I hope you guys are doing well. If you are seeing me looking to my right here, I have multiple streams going, and for some reason I have to figure out how to. Nice to see you as well. I have to figure out how to be able to see my comments on Restream because it's not showing me my comments on Restream, and so I see everything. I see that you commented over here when I'm looking to my right. So Amanda, welcome here. So family, welcome, welcome, welcome. We are in transition, and it's all good. It is all good. So let's just take a breath. We breathe again. Abba, Father, Mother, God, by all the many names you're called. God, we just thank you for this grand rising. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this opportunity to be here. God, I lift up everyone that is just scattered this morning, maybe trying to figure out what to do in this transition. And I thank you for your peace that passes all understanding. Thank you, God, for every challenge and every growth opportunity that we get to experience right now. God, we thank you for an amazing, productive life. We let it be so, and so it is. Ashe and amen. So come on in the room, family. We are here. Sending you love and light wherever you are on your journey. You hear me? And we breathe. If you're new here for the first time, welcome, 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 welcome. I am Titus Glenn, your deconstruction coach, and this is the place where you can find yourself, be yourself, and then let everybody else do the same. Okay? So just come on in the room and just breathe. Do it again. Just come in the room and breathe. One more time because we can. We get to breathe. So again, welcome everybody. My name is Titus Glenn, and let's just sing a song, okay? Let's sing a song in this space, okay? Goes like this. This is our affirmation. Here we go. I know that today is going to be a good day. I can see the light shining mighty bright. All this working for me. And anything I put my hands to is going to be successful. I know that today, believe that today, it's going to be a good day. Early morning rising, life is in the air. I'm optimistic about this moment and what it may bring. 'Cause I know I can have what I say. Taking authority over what's coming to me, I speak victory. 'Cause I know that today, It's gonna be a good day. I can see the light shining mighty bright. All this working for me. And anything I put my hands to is gonna be successful. I know that today, believe that today, it's gonna be a good day. Hey, favor waiting for me, not delayed nor denied. Opportunity knocking, doors are open, increase all around. I decree and receive what I have the faith to pray. Taking authority of what was coming to me, I speak victory. Cause I know that today, it's gonna be a good day. I can see the light shining mighty bright. All this working for me. Come on, hey. And anything I put my hands to is gonna be successful. Hey, Marice, car guy. I know that today, believe that today, it's gonna be a good day. One more time. Favor waiting for me. Not delayed nor denied. Opportunity knocking, doors are open, increase all around. I decree and receive what I have the faith to pray. I know that today, hey, believe that today, it's gonna be a good day. Cause I know that today, it's gonna be a good day. I can see the light shining mighty bright. All this working for me. Oh, and anything I put my hands to is gonna be successful. I know that today, I know that today, I know that today, believe that today, it's gonna be a good day. And we breathe, family. Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the love, family. Appreciate you. And we breathe. So if you're new here for the first time, welcome, 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 welcome. We do have a song that we're going to sing to you in just a couple of minutes. For those that are tuning in for the first time, we greet you with love here. We greet you with love. Wherever you are, I hope you are experiencing some amazing peace today. What's up, Amy? I hope you are experiencing some amazing peace today. We send peace to your heart, peace to your mind, peace to your soul. And we breathe it in. Interesting thing today. I was got up and did my meditation, and most of the time I pull a card, an oracle card. And for those that are new in this space and like Titus Glenn pulling cards, yes, I just have to talk about it publicly, and some people are probably doing it and just don't talk about it publicly because what I'm discovering in this space is that my relationship with God is my relationship with God. And for those that are new to this space, let your relationship with God be your relationship with God. Because people don't have a heaven or a hell to put you in. And however they have the rules playing out in their head as to how this works, they really don't know. So back to my story. I was pulling a card and I was flipping through, not flipping through, just shuffling, and then like 4 cards just fell out, right? And the first card that fell out was obstacles. I was like, ain't this something? Like, energy don't lie, spirit don't lie. And the thing about it is that we all have obstacles, and today could feel like it's an obstacle for so many, especially if you've been used to something happening on a regular basis, if things are customary for you. Like when life happens, when things just go away, it's like, wait, let me pivot. What do I do? And so today, though we collectively, from those that are migrating out from TikTok, those that are in that space, though we are maybe experiencing what is an obstacle, it's really an opportunity to find, how do I grow through this? How do I collect myself? If I was dependent on this app, what are the ways that I can pour back into my bank so that I can um, be okay? And is it quite possible that this pivot is for my greater good? Come on. If we really stick to the ancient text that says all things are working for my greatest good, right? Could this pivot even be working for all of our good? And we don't have to understand. I think in our humanness, we want to understand. We want to understand why the government is focused on all these other things. We want to understand why this is a focus when we got people sleeping in the street, we got homeless, we got so many conversations that we could be having, but because of this situation, this whatever is going on, maybe some things that we can't see, that this is happening. So here we are. Just a word to encourage you that where are the obstacles in your life that you may need to pivot? It doesn't mean that things are over. It just means that it's time to pivot and it's time to migrate what's towards what's next. Okay? So if that landed for anybody, I pray that they encourage you. Okay? It's a song that I wrote. I don't know if it's on YouTube yet. Did I put it on? I'm gonna have to go back and check my catalog to see if it's out yet. But it's a song that I sing here in this space live on TikTok, especially. That I want to sing it to you, family. It goes like this. All things are working for my greatest good. All things are working for my good. All things, all things, all things are working for my greatest good. So know that all things are working for our greatest good. And we breathe. So we're going to keep the party going like we always do, family. And let's get into our affirmations for today. With the moon being in Libra, it's about balance. Listen, this is a good day to pivot and balance what's going on, okay? When the moon is in Libra, the energy focuses on balance, harmony, and connection in relationships. Libra, ruled by Venus, encourages diplomacy. Ah, why I can't get that out? Uh, diplomacy. There we go. Fairness and appreciation for beauty. This transit invites you to seek peace, nurture partnerships, and engage in meaningful communication. It's a great time to reflect on how you can bring more equilibrium to your life and align your actions with your values. The themes of the moon in Libra: cultivating balance in relationships and personal life, harmonizing emotions with thoughtful communication, embrace beauty, creativity, and aesthetics, seeking fairness and collaboration. So, for those that are in the room, for the air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, Gemini, this is your affirmation. I express my thoughts with clarity, creating harmony in my connections. I express my thoughts with clarity, creating harmony in my connections. Libra, I honor my natural ability to create balance and share peace with others. Aquarius, I align my individuality with meaningful connections and shared goals. For the fire signs, we have Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. For the Aries, I embrace collaboration and bring balance to my relationships. Aries, I embrace collaboration and bring balance to my relationships. For the Leo, I share my light while honoring the voices of those around me. Hey, his heart. I share my light while honoring the voices of those around me. For Sagittarius, I seek harmony between my adventurous spirit and my connections. For Sagittarius, I seek harmony between my adventurous spirit and connections. For the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Taurus, I nurture stability by fostering peace and fairness in my life. I nurture stability by fostering peace and fairness in my life. For the Virgo, hey, Rich Rising. For the Virgo, I align my attention to detail with compassion for myself and others. Hey, Shatavia. I align my attention to detail with compassion for myself and others. For the Capricorn, I balance my ambitions with the need for meaningful relationships. I balance my ambition with the need for meaningful relationships. Hey, man, there you go. Water signs, Cancer. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Cancer. I create harmony by balancing my emotions and the needs of others. I create harmony by balancing my emotions and the needs of others. Scorpio. I honor my death by fostering trust and fairness in my connections. I honor my death by fostering trust and fairness in my connections. Pisces. I align my dreams with partnerships that inspire peace and creativity. I align my dreams with partnerships that inspire peace and creativity. And that is your affirmations, family, for the moon that is in Libra. Oh, yes, 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 yes. And so here we are. Beth is saying she fell asleep. Anybody else fall asleep with TikTok? And I saw TikTok in their hands. Somebody put a post on Facebook that says it literally died in my hands. It's like, wow. You the things that just happen, you just never know how things are going to turn out. However, this is what we're vibing with, family. All things are still working for our highest and greatest good. All things. We may not understand it. We may not be able to rationalize it. We may not be able to even put any reasoning behind it. Sometimes we just have to deal with it, grieve, because there might be a grieving process in this. There might be a grieving process in this. For those that have been on this app for years, those that have had businesses, it's a whole different type of ball game. But you know what it tells me though? It tells me that Pluto being an Aquarius is a real thing. So many things have happened in this year already. Come on, we are here, we are overcoming, we are here. We are only in January, and the shifts that have happened, that has taken place, is insane. The things that we've seen right before our eyes is insane. I think it's an opportunity also for people to wake up, and when I say wake up, become aware of what's going on within yourself first, especially if something like TikTok ban or anything that's happening in our world is troublesome. How do you engage when life throws you a curveball? So many nuggets in here. That is so edible. How do you engage with life when a curveball is thrown? Do you automatically panic, or do you breathe and ask for direction or wait for clarity about what to do? One of the things that I like to apply to life is whatever is going on the outside is also going up on the inside. Absolutely. So the question now becomes, where am I in transition in my own life? that at any moment things could change. Not change for the worse, but change for the better. Where am I at in my own life where I'm in transition, and will I embrace the change? Will I embrace the change? Will I be able to pivot? So this is definitely has me in a space, in an energy of pivoting and really putting my energy in, how do I want to say it? Really positioning myself so that if this were to ever happen again, our community would be already covered. So I'm excited about that. Some things that I already was thinking about, but now it's like, this is why. This is why. Sometimes things have to happen so you do what you already was thinking. Sometimes things have to happen so you can do what you was already thinking. And maybe if you would have did what you were already thinking, the transition would have come easier, and can be easier. Just saying. So give me a feeling word. How are you feeling today, family? Give me one feeling word. Put it in the chat. One feeling word. How you feeling in your heart? How you feeling in your mind? And if you're new here, we haven't sung our song to you, probably because I was giving people time to get in the room. Honestly, I'm still working with the transition because I'm used to having people in the room, and um, I'm not throwing any heat or shade to any of the platforms. I found that TikTok gave an opportunity for me to feel validated in my gifts. And that could be because the people on TikTok was just getting to know this Titus Glenn. Don't be overwhelmed. Well, I ain't gonna say don't be. I just ask you how you feel, okay? You're entitled to feel how you feel, right? TikTok gave me an outlet just to be a creative and to explore the new Titus Glenn. I'll say it like that. And maybe the other platforms like Facebook and Instagram is just a different type of vibe. So yes. But it's all good. It's all good. So let's breathe, fam. So check it. I was sitting stunned but ready. Thank you, Amanda. I'm seeing that over here. I'm gonna have to figure out how to move my computer to my main screen so that way I can see the comments and I don't miss any comments that are coming through. But I see you. Thank you for sharing. I was sitting in my bed while I was meditating this morning, and I was just having these thoughts about the world being locked in this frame of thinking. And I just had that thought about how is it that we can have so many judgments towards everybody, or have a way of thinking about life that's not really true. You know the story that came to me while I was having this thought in meditation? That is so descriptive of how a spiritual awakening can be. Or what I feel is really a description of what happens to us when we come to earth, or when we're born into this reality. The story that came to mind, are y'all ready for this? Was Rapunzel. Man, the story that came to mind was Rapunzel. And when I thought about that story, I said, it makes so much sense. Rapunzel didn't realize who she was. Ooh. Rapunzel had no clue who she was. She was told that she could not step out the castle because of what was told to her. Listen, these Disney movies be hitting. I was like blown away because I've heard the story. I watched the movie. Hey, fishing with Xavier. I watched the movie Tangled. Right, I watched the movie Tangled. But this, looking at it this way, in my own spiritual awakening, Rapunzel is very descriptive as to how we are before we have a different shift in consciousness. Before we get into Christ consciousness, it's almost like we are living our life based upon what was told to us. Rapunzel was so fearful for coming down out of that castle. Listen, and she did everything based upon what she was told. And she lived a life out of fear, not knowing that she was entitled to a kingdom. Man, just something to consider. We are entitled to a kingdom, but a lot of people are imprisoned by their mind. If that's not a nugget, if that's not a nugget, you are, I am entitled to an inheritance that is kingdom. But if we stay wrapped up in fear, if we stay engulfed by fear, we stay entrapped by what we have been told, and live in a way that we're not living based upon experience, we will legit stay trapped in our mind and away from the very thing that we are entitled to. So I just wanted to share that because that definitely hit home today. Let me breathe. Let me breathe. Breathing through everything that is happening right here, right now, knowing that all is well. Just take a moment to breathe in the room. Absolutely, we got it. Absolutely. It is. It's going to prosper. Everything's going to prosper. Just take another few moments just to be here, to be present. Take a moment again to breathe. Breathing in, breathing out. Maybe we just need a moment of silence today, or moments of silence, just to catch our breath. What's going on, Andre? Just come in and just relax for a few minutes. Right where. This is a song I was hearing in my ear. You need to be. You are right where you need to be. You are not delayed, but you're right on time. You are right where you need to be. You're right where you need to be. You are right where you need to be. You are never ever delayed, but you're right on time. You are right where you need to be. You are headed in the right direction. Red Rising, Dora. You are headed in the right direction. You are never ever delayed, but you're right on time. You are headed in the right direction. You are headed. Oh, thank you, Dre. In the right direction. You are headed in the right direction. You will never ever delay, but you're right on time. You are headed in the right. You are headed in the right. You are headed in the right direction. Just say that to yourself. I'm glad to see you too. You can put your hands on your heart wherever you are and just say, I'm right where I'm supposed to be. I am right where I am supposed to be. It's a guy by the name of Bashar. And I saw one of his TikToks yesterday, or his videos. It says you are always in front of your audience. You are always where you're supposed to be. Nothing is happening by happenstance. Whether it's 10 million, whether it's one, whoever is in front of you, that's where you're supposed to be. So this morning, family, however you're feeling, you're right where you need to be. Hey, Anka, Grand Rising. Wherever you are, family, you're right where you need to be. For that, we say thank you. Thank you, God, Mother, Father God, Universe, Source, Creator. Because no good thing is being withheld from me. And even in this, I'm a champion. Even in this, I'm stronger. Even in this, I'm getting wiser. Even in this, God is working behind the scenes. Even in this, I say yes. I say yes to the call. I say yes to the shift. I say yes to the transit. Because all things are working for my good. Come on. Because God is intentional. Never failing. I know that all things are working for my good. Because God is intentional. Never failing. I know that all things are working for my good. Because God is intentional. Never failing. I know that all things are working for my good. Because God is intentional. Never failing. I don't have to worry because it's working for me. It's working for me. It's working for me. I don't have to worry because it's working for me. It's working for me. It's working for me. You can put that in the chat. It's working for me. I don't have to worry because it's working for me. It's working for me. It's working for me. I don't have to worry because it's working for me. It's working for me. It's working for me. All things are working for my good. The God is intentional. never failing. I know that all things are working for my good. Cause God is intentional. Never, never, never fail. Andre, hilarious. Listen, get flexible. Listen, listen. I'm laughing just visualizing. So on we got one of my friends, my one of my ex coworkers, who is watching, sitting, meditating in this space. Hilarious, and he's pretty tall. He's pretty tall, and he just made a comment, and I'm just sharing this for those that are on social media. I got YouTube going, I got Facebook going, I got I'm streaming from Restream, so I'm trying to catch as many people that are scattered. Listen, and so Andre is on Instagram, and he's just talking about how he's trying to say crisscross. And I would just say, hey, do what works for you. Find a position that's comfortable. A sound bath, those that don't know what a sound bath is really about getting into a relaxed state. You can lay down if you wanted to. You can lay down if you wanted to because the sound is going to go where it needs to go. And it's really about getting your body to relax so your brain can go from beta to alpha to theta, right? And these are the brain waves that are in your head. And when you are moving and on the go all the time, your brain is not relaxing, right? But when you get into a space to theta, that's I believe it's let me go back and research again. But the theta is like towards that sleep state, which is where your subconscious is living or dwelling. And so in that state is where you get the creative ideas and the inspired action to take. And so, what we're doing when we go into meditation, we are going to rewire the subconscious because your subconscious is controlling everything. Those core beliefs that are there that you don't know are there always until you start doing the work. And your conscious, what you are experiencing, is playing out what you believe about yourself. So, doing the work subconsciously, your reality begins to shift. So just something to consider. The way that life is handling you right now. What is being played out? And what can it teach you about what you really believe? What do you believe about yourself? If you feel like you're not worthy, then you're going to attract and create scenarios that make you feel like you're not worthy. So just breathe that in, and you've done nothing wrong. It's just an opportunity to reflect and see. If I keep on getting the same type of experience, what do I believe? For me, this time last year, I didn't think that I could get to 11,000 followers until I made the energy shift that this is possible. And once I put my energy into that, it happened. So it's really about finding out what that core belief is so that you can either remove it or strengthen it in a way that you dismantle the roots of what's ever causing you to be anxious, broke, confused, being in unhealthy relationships, people pleasing. And this is what this is assisting you with, us with, as we are in this journey together. And on that, we breathe. You just take a moment to just breathe, focusing on your breath. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Thank you, Andre. I appreciate it. Andre did tell me a while back. He's like, you got it. Just focus. And we're doing it. We're in the thick of it. We're in the thick of it. So we're in this space, family. Just breathe. In, out. And just imagine for the next few moments, what is that thing that's coming up, that's been coming up, but you have not quite developed that faith, the size of a mustard seed to even think about doing it. It's almost that feeling like you had the thought, but you're like, I didn't even know how to do that. But just maybe the thought can be, I'm having this idea. Maybe I can do that. And just take a moment to think about that thing. Whatever that thing is. Is it opening a restaurant? Is it starting a clothing brand? And really position your heart and your mind to really get into that energy of this is possible. Come on. I heard Cinderella in my ear. It's possible. Things are happening every day. Come on. I can't even think of the rest of the words. But it's possible for a plain orange pumpkin to become a golden carriage. Come on. Just take a moment to think about all the possibilities. It's possible for you to go from $0 a month to 6 figures a month. It's possible. Listen, yes, you can. See, here's the thing, and we can talk about this. I think when we are on this spiritual journey, you have to realize you govern your entire world. And so when it comes to, Andre asked the question for those that are wondering, a friend of a friend, somebody asked, can you smoke and do this? And I'm thinking we're talking about Mary Jane or whatever that is. I think we're talking about Mary Jane. But if we're not, whatever that is, a smoke is a smoke, whatever. It all boils down to what is your conviction about it? Because what we've been taught, the way we've been taught is inaccurate. And most of us have been taught from a sin nature. Like, this is right, this is wrong. And really, sin is, when it boils down to it, anything that's preventing you from being your most authentic self. So if you are playing with Mary Jane and it's a distraction, then you may want to consider how you play with Mary Jane. If you're codependent on it, then it might be an opportunity to investigate. Okay, am I doing this because I have an attachment to it? And how do I feel about what I'm doing? And then you begin to do a little more digging about where did this belief come from? And do I really believe that about what I'm doing? I hope I'm making sense. But when you're doing this type of work, you're really navigating your own compass. And when it comes to manifesting, sometimes you have to change who you were to get to where you want to be. Not sometimes, all the time. So if smoking is preventing you from being who you need to be to manifest, then you may want to give it up. But if it don't change you, and if it's just, a part of who you are and it's not getting in the way of you being your most authentic self or manifesting what you desire, then it's on you. And that might be like, but really, we've been taught so many things about right and wrong, but we don't know what anything is for. At the root of it, we don't know what anything is for. The way that I like to describe it is that a lot of people live in sin. When I say sin, I'm talking about self-inflicted nonsense. Yeah, it's self-inflicted nonsense. How do you feel about it? Now, you might get into this energy and be like, you know what? I just don't feel like I need that anymore. And it's not to say you can't do both. So, yeah, that's my response. But yes, those that are struggling with the idea of sin is really self-inflicted nonsense. Because if we go back to the story that we was talking about earlier, Rapunzel was entitled to a whole kingdom, but she was only living her life and stuck in a castle in a room at the top. Come on. Only because she was unaware of what belonged to her. Come on, this is a whole freaking word. And that's how we are. We get trapped, we get stuck. We have condemnation. We condemning ourselves. We're talking bad against ourselves, and we are holding ourselves accountable to a word that's not even accurate about who we are innately. So it's an opportunity to investigate, where is this coming from? What do I really believe? Is this really true for me? And that's on anything. That's when it comes to people on roaring nights. When you watch people on roaring nights, if if I can say it that way, like if you are engulfed in it and it's a codependency and it's doing something to you that you can't function without it, then we have a problem because you're codependent on people on roaring nights. If I can say it that way, I probably have to use a different acronym, but hopefully y'all got what I'm saying. So yeah, if you didn't catch it, maybe you'll catch it after the live. Maybe you'll catch it after the live. So yeah, family. Really, you have to learn how to go in and clean up your own inner compass, so that you can be guided so you can be guided to your most authentic self, so you can be guided with ease and grace, so you can be guided without the fight, so you can be guided in a way that is clear and concise, and the path is already cleared for you. So yeah. So there you go, family. That is our sound bath for today. I want to I want to share with you guys our daily mantra for the soul for today. We have been releasing music for the last 7 days this week, and we have 7 more loaded this week. I'm going to work on some more this week so we can make sure that we are moving forward. Um, but you can find them everywhere on your social media, on Apple Music, Spotify, um, Google, wherever you listen to your music. We are releasing daily mantras for the soul, and this is really to assist in you meditating, having a tool to use every day. So here we go. This is so here we go. The affirmation for today is I am enough just as I am. Okay? So here we go, family. I am enough just as I am. I am. I am enough just as I am. I am. I am enough just as I am. I am. I am enough just as I am. 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 I am enough just as I am. I am. I am enough just as I am. I am. I am. I am. My pleasure. My pleasure. It's a pleasure to be here. It's a pleasure to serve family. This has been our Sunday morning sound bath. We're going to continue to just do what we do, family. Do what we do. And so that is our daily mantra for the soul. So make sure you go listen to that. If there's other ones that you have been, what am I trying to say? If there's other ones that are are coming up for you that we've sung here, I'm doing my best. Uh, if I knew how to reply on here, got you. I'm doing my best to make sure that these daily mantras are being released. I think I'm also today going to try fan base to see how that works because I do want. I'm looking. You know, sometimes that pivot is about exploring. We get to explore, and I think on YouTube there is a way for you to do hearts and stuff like that, and it might be like clicking on the on the message, but I'm gonna have to figure out a way. Maybe I need to do a tutorial on how to do that and make it as a post for those that are following me here. But I want to thank you for following. Like, to have community that is willing. I do. It was the Discord was connected through TikTok, but I do have a Discord. I do have one set up, so I have to figure out how to. I'm not gonna say use it. I'm really trying to figure out where I want to position everything. Is it showing me? It's not showing me. Well, I'm also on Restream. And so where I'm seeing your comment from Restream. And so that's one of the things I'm not really feeling is that I can't see how you guys are engaging outside of I think Beth sent a hand pink waving. That's what I saw. But it just gave me in words. It did not give me the actual wave. So this is really, really interesting how this is so we may want to try fan base just to see how that will work. But if not, we work through the transition. We breathe through the transition. So we will be working on how to transition the best way. And thank y'all for your patience. Thank y'all for being here. Again, without y'all, like this wouldn't be possible. So the fact that you guys migrated and you're here, I am so appreciative. So appreciative. You're not getting notifications. Okay. And you have the alert on YouTube. You have the alert. Oh, okay. 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 Yes, we're in a learning. Uh, this is a this is a learning curve. Yes, go into the settings and make sure that you have. Absolutely. Absolutely. So make sure that you have notifications turned on your phone. And so we are working on something else, family, that I believe will assist as well. So that if this were to ever happen, if YouTube go away, God forbid, or anything goes away, I'm working on something. I'm working on something so that we can be able to find each other. You can find me. So I will. Well, let's test it out. Let's see how this works. Let's see how this works. And I'm gonna go live again at 5:30. All right, Sade. Where is Sade? Right. So let's just do this test run, see how it's working, see how it feels to be in this space. I'll be live again tomorrow at 5:30. See how if the notifications are coming up. Um, on my end, I don't know what I can do. It might just have to just maybe well if you subscribe. Let's just test it out. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure the bell is checked. 5:30 a.m. tomorrow. 5:30 a.m. tomorrow, regular time, like we were doing on TikTok. Okay, 5:30 a.m. tomorrow, Central Standard Time. Central Standard Time. So the regular time tomorrow. Okay. So all right, fam. I'm finna hop out. I have a meeting to prepare for, but we didn't sing our song today. So let me sing our song to you. Let me sing our song to you, okay? Because this is the truth. Okay. Just in case you haven't heard it in a while. Hey. And just in case you really need to know, just in case you haven't heard it in a while, just in case you really need to know. Oh, I love you back, eh? I love you, I love you, I love you back, eh? I love you, I love you, I love you back, eh? I love you, I love you, I love you back. Come on, one more time. Here we go. Just in case you haven't heard it in a while, in a while. And just in case you really need to know, just in case you haven't heard it in a while, just in case you really need to know. Oh, I love you back. Hey, I love you. I love you. I love you back. Hey, I love you. I love you. I love you back. Hey, I love you. I love you. I love you back. All right, fam.